Welcome back to S.st online support program. This is your social studies teacher from APS Fort Road Milwing Boys. I hope you all are doing well. This is the lesson 2 of week 3. Today's topic is general types of climate. There are 3 general types of climates: polar, temperate and tropical. Now in this picture you can see equator is in the middle of the earth. This is an imaginary line that is in the middle of the earth and divides the earth into two halves. Now just above the equator you can see Tropic of Cancer, and below the equator you can see Tropic of Capricorn. Now the areas that lie between the equator and these tropics are called tropical areas or tropical regions. Just above the Tropic of Cancer you can see Arctic Circle, and below the Tropic of Capricorn you can see Antarctic Circle. Now these areas that lie between the tropics and Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle, these areas are called temperate regions. And on the top there is North Pole and on the bottom there is South Pole. So the areas that lie between Arctic Circle and North Pole and Antarctic Circle and South Pole, these areas are called polar regions. And as you can see in the picture, the areas that are close to the equator, the tropical areas, they receive direct heat from the sun, and that is why these areas are hot. And while the areas that are away from the sunlight, you can see that is they are away from the equator, the Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle and polar regions especially, they do not receive a lot of heat from the sun, direct heat, and that is why these areas are cold throughout the year. So further a place away from the equator, the cooler it is. You can see the polar regions, they are far away, and that is why these areas are extremely cold. You can also see the map. Now major climatic regions of the world are polar regions, equatorial regions, temperate regions, tropical regions, deserts and mountain regions. Starting with polar regions. They are near the poles, as I told you, near the South Pole and the North Pole. They are the coldest places on Earth. Equatorial regions, they receive very heavy rainfall, thunderstorms, they are very hot. Temperate regions, they have very mild temperature, moderate temperature and climate. Tropical regions, they are extremely hot and humid. There is high precipitation, that is they receive a lot of rainfall. Deserts, as you know that the temperature in deserts is very high, but at nights they are very cold as well, and there is very little rainfall. The mountain regions, as I told you, because they are at a very high altitude, that is why these places have cold climate. Now the written work for this week is, you have to write the meanings of any 5 difficult words other than the words that are given in the glossary. From page number 9 to 11, you have to pick 5 words, but not the words that are given in the glossary. But that's not all, you have to do reading as well. Study the maps, map keys, pictures with their captions and information boxes from page number 9 to 11 to get familiar with all the terms. This is all for this week. Thank you.